It is a women's bantamweight showdown between Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes. All right, so here's the two-division champion, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. There have been so many seminal moments in her career. She's just getting going, but hard to do better than that 51-second knockout of Cris Cyborg back at UFC 232.
It was absolutely amazing to watch Amanda Nunes just wash out Cris Cyborg, the most dominant female fighter we had ever seen. But when you look back, turn the page a little bit to some of the wins that she has. Knocking out Ronda Rousey in the first round, brutalizing Miesha Tate, beating Valentina Shevchenko twice. It's just a laundry list of some of the biggest names that the UFC has ever seen, and Amanda Nunes has dispatched those names.
It is as good a legacy as the women's MMA game has had or maybe will ever have, and Amanda Nunes will try to add to it here in a matter of moments. All right, here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there, the UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submission to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby, dude, you gotta see what Ronda Rousey just did, and it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Rousey is 28, Nunes is 32. The rest is roughly identical. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 23 wins, 5 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Amanda the Lioness Nunes. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Ronda Rousey!
All right, commit to the rules of the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. The Hall of Famer Ronda Rousey has left the Rousey Acres farm to try to exact some revenge against the Lioness.
And she's got some work to do. If she's going to change that result, the result of a fight that wasn't competitive at all, she has to get her hands on Amanda Nunes and get this fight to the ground. Oh, clinch position.
Well, she said she was going to fight, so she finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort earlier on, but cleaned up the technique a little bit, and now we'll see what she can do.
She cleaned it up. She really did take her time back. She took a step back. She evaluated what's my best course of action. Figured it out, got it done, Now, how does she handle being on top with dominant top position? Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, that is a huge connection, and candidly, what we've come to expect from the great Amanda Nunes.
Absolutely, she's the GOAT. I mean, she is the greatest female fighter of all time. And you watch her domination and her performances, oh, beautiful takedown lands.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Rousey's going for the sub here.
An attacking armbar.
Nicely done. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work at putting the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rousey. Nunes is back in half guard, very comfortable here. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
Nice kick.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for the Lioness Amanda Nunes. Just missing on the uppercut there.
Head kick. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Beautiful strike. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Well, she's already landed several big takedowns, and there's another one. So you gotta like what you're seeing here. This offensive wrestling is on point.
It's unbelievable. The variety of takedowns is what I am truly a fan. Oh, wow.
Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division, and if the previous round is any indication, those girls, I think, will be driven.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the whole UFC. Because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of them. Why would she not continue down this path?
Oh, elbow up top by Nunes.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still, DC, unable to string any solid combinations together.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter, you're successful. Let those combinations string together.
Rousey gets in the clinch yet again. Just out of range with that right hook.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Nice hook lands.
That right hand hurt her.
Oh, wow! Head kick. Man, her striking looks clean tonight. Timing on point.
Her timing's on point. Her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Oh, strong punch there by Ronda Rousey. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Visibly limping here. Rousey gets hit with a kick. And they separate.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Oh, she's got as good a tie clinch as anybody in this division, and she has gotten the tie plum here.
She got the tie clinch because she's so well-versed in going and securing that position. Great job.
Nunes gets caught with that punch. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now.
Big punch from the clinch.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Back in the clinch now. Trips her to the ground. Nice level change there. How good is her movement here on the ground, right? Shades of Ray Bull. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that previous round, and she got knocked down. Didn't see that strike coming.
No, she didn't see it coming. She had taken a lot leading up to that. It wasn't one strike that hurt her. It was an accumulation of the damage she had taken that put her in that spot. She's tough, but let's see if she can turn the action around as we go forward.
It was amazing, okay? You keep taking her down. She can't stop you.
You ready? You ready? Go,
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. Judo tosses through. Nunes' lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Her ground and pound, and that's gonna do it. And that'll do it.
Oh! Woo! What a fight!
If you're trying to send a message to the rest of this division, that is how you send it. So a near-perfect shot for her to end the fight. She had this crowd behind her all night long, and I'm not sure how many other fighters in this division could have absorbed that strike and stayed in the fight. A near-perfect land to get the knockout win here tonight. Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 34 seconds of round number 3, declaring the winner by knockout,
Well, there she is, and you can be sure there's going to be a long line at the after party tonight after what she was able to accomplish tonight.
I mean, she will be as popular tonight as she's ever been because no one forgets a knockout like this. It'll be on TV. It'll be on the news. It'll be available everywhere she turns for the next few weeks, and this is a massive moment for her.